Hello students, how are you? Today we are going to do a revision on present simple and past simple. I found some mistakes in your writings and the homework you always send me regarding the present and the past and how to talk about both. So I hope this video and the upcoming videos will make it clear for you to understand the difference between them and how to convert from one state to another. So, first of all, we are going to start with a video, a very nice one, I found it online, about the present and the conversion between the present and the past. Then we are going to go through some rules about the past simple and regular and irregular verbs and the difference between them. Hopefully it will be interesting and helpful.
That are used for present tense and past tense. So let's start. We know action words are called verbs, like crawling, dancing, singing, jumping, digging, reading, painting, writing, cutting, cleaning, hopping. That come after I, you, we, they, and plural nouns do not end with s or es. Example, I like apples. You like apples. They play the piano daily. I go for dance classes daily. Rita and Tia go for music classes daily. So we didn't add s or es after the verb, like go, plays. All are without s or es. And the verbs that come after he, she, it, and singular nouns end with s, es. He likes mangoes. Rita plays with the piano daily. He goes for swimming classes daily. Barry goes for dance classes.
So this is how the verb looks like when we are talking about the present. We add either s or es to the verb, or we sometimes do not add s and es like in the state of I and they. In this situation, this is how it looks like. This is the present. We do not add verb to be here. We just can say he is likes, or Rita is, or they are like, or
daily.
things like this.
Rita goes.
So, notice the verbs, how they look like in the present simple. Okay? And how they are going to look different in the past tense. I want you to pay a very close attention to how they look like.
For music classes daily. Mary sings very well. So we have added s or es after the verbs. So now we know what verbs are and that they are singular and plural. Now we will be learning the verbs for present and past. Look at the monkeys in the cage. They eat, play, and jump. They eat the bananas so quickly. They jump so high. See how the monkeys hold their children? I often go to the zoo. Here, the verbs are look, jump, eat, play, hold, go. These verbs tell that the action is done in the present.
As you can see, the verb is without s or es, so it also refers to the present, but in a different form. Okay, so I believe you know this by now, but I want to make sure this is a revision. So when we talk about the past, you will be able to convert these sentences.
Now, let's see some examples of past tense. I looked at the monkeys in the cage. They ate, played, and jumped. They ate the bananas so quickly. They jumped so high. I saw how the monkeys held their children. I went to the zoo last Sunday. Here the verbs looked, jumped, ate, saw, held, went. All these verbs show that the actions were performed in past. Let's see some more examples. I play football. Here, the verb shows present tense. I played football. This shows past tense. He sings beautifully. This is present tense. He sang beautifully. This is past tense.
Regular verb.
So we have different forms of a verb for present and past. Let's see some more examples. I play in the garden. I played in the garden yesterday. I am rolling in the ball. I rolled the ball. I go for a walk daily. I went for a walk yesterday. He talks too much. He talked too much yesterday. They laugh very loudly. They laughed very loudly. He acts like a clown. He acted like a clown. My mom cooks delicious food. My mom cooked delicious food yesterday. My mom bakes cakes at home. My mom baked a cake yesterday. So kids, we added ed to convert the present tense verbs to past tense verbs. In some cases, the spellings of the different forms of verb are totally changed. Let's see. Come, came.
Okay, now we are going to talk about the forms of the past tense and how it look like. The past tense is not easy. I will not say that it's an easy kind of a form of a verb. We have to study it over and over. Yes, it has differences and it has a lot of irregular verbs. The past tense is very tricky. I know you have spent a lot of time with Miss Favor trying to study this, and I still find some mistakes. That's why I'm revising it. If I have a word that ends with E, we agreed that regular past tense we just add ed. Okay? But this is some regular verbs, but they have some different forms. So if we have E at the end of the verb, we add D, like live, lived, stir, stirred. Okay? We just add D when we have an E. What if we have Y? Y is always problematic. It was a problem when we had adjectives and we had to put an ER. And now it's a problem too. If we have a vowel before the Y, we cannot touch the Y. And you remember the vowel letters A, E, I, O, U. Okay, we have 5 vowel letters. If you find one of them before the Y, you cannot touch the Y. Now then Y is protected. And then we add an ED, like state, plate. What if we don't have a vowel letter? Now the Y is not protected. and now we can kick it out. We will kick the Y out and we will bring our lovely I. Why? Because the Y makes a lot of problems when they visit the ED. They always have problems. The Y is very naughty. The Y is very, very naughty letter. We cannot leave it with the ED. They always fight. That's why if we have a vowel letter, the vowel letter protects the Y. But if we do not have a vowel letter, we kick the Y out and we got our lovely I. And we do something like try, tried, cry, cried. This is another problem. Yes, it's a problem. If we have something like a vowel letter before the last letter, we have to double the last letter. Vowel letters are very tricky. If they are with the Y, they protect the Y. If they are with another letter, they fight with the ED. So we have to add another letter. Yeah, these letters are very naughty. You have to be careful with them. What about this one? Yes, we can only, if we have two syllables, stress on second syllables and ending in single consonant, double the final consonant. Like commit, prefer. But if we look at visit, we don't have a stress at the end. This one is very tricky, you have to memorize it. If you have a stress on the last part, now we have to double the letter because of the vowel. But if the vowel is not stressed, like visit, land, draw, visit and land, it will be just visit. We will not double this, like travel. Travel can be, you can add another L or without, according to the accent and according to the stress. So you have to be careful about this, and I prefer that you check the internet, Google, or you can check with me either to double this letter or not. So these are some examples like live, lived, love, loved, date, dated, agree, agreed, die, died, cue, queued, stare, stared, invite, invited. An example for the Y, try, tried, cry, cried, dirty, dirtied, hurry, hurried, spy, spied, cry, cried, study, studied. An example for doubling the last letter, we will have fan, fanned, grab, grabbed, nod, nodded, pat, patted, pin, pinned, rip, ripped, slam, slammed, slam, slammed. These are a form of regular verbs, you just add the ed. They are the nicest ones. So, let's go and do some. Uh, okay. Oh, I don't know what's going on. Okay, so let's do this together. So, say will be said. What about tell? Tell is an irregular verb, so we have to memorize the past tense of it. Tell will be told. Yes, completely different. Okay. Blue, go. I can hear someone saying went. Cute. Okay, what about this one? Win. Yes, I can hear someone saying one. Okay, what about teach? I can see someone saying taught. Hmm. What about make? Hmm. Yes, made. What about draw? Ooh. This one's very tricky because we only just change one letter. Okay. Meet, met, come, came, take, took, find, found, cry. Yes, we will remove the Y and put IED, cried. Then we have finally run. We have ran. Okay, so now I hope this one was interesting for you. The transformation from present to past. It's not our only session about this. We are going to talk about in the next few days. So don't panic. We are just doing a revision. And I want you to, when you write next time a story, if we are together next year, I want it to be more stronger story. I want it to be stronger story and it has very good grammar.